Well, thank you very much, but yeah. Randy, try again when you can remember my first name.
Damn.
Hey, Mr. Chang, how's it
Go, drive.
going?
Hey, what's going on, man?
Patrick.
Not too much. I was just
Hold on.
cruising the old court docket, and I saw they got some bullshit on you. Figured I'd give you a call and see what's going on.
Well, they want to put me in right for fucking prison. I Molotov somebody died. You know, typical bullshit.
What? Wrestling is fake.
It's
a
fucking
big
wrestling, bro.
show.
It's fake. She died. Oh, fuck that bitch.
It's for the storyline. They don't know how to get the ratings.
I wouldn't say that it's a very strong case. I don't think you got much to worry about. There's a lot of
I didn't know if you were still Roy or nothing, so I got Benjamin Crane on it, you know?
Yeah, he just told me I could be his co-counsel on it.
I would
told him to
gladly
go
have
fuck himself.
Oh, okay. Guess I won't have ya.
No. I said that he could be my co-counsel.
Oh, damn.
I'm working with him. He's a good lawyer, but
Yeah, he's a good guy.
order.
He's a good guy. He's been doing good work so far.
I'm in charge. But yeah, I got a whole plan already. You know, if you want to meet up and talk about it.
You got a plan?
It's real simple. It's a lot less complicated than the shit we had to do last time.
All right. So what do you want to mean?
It's up to you.
Shit.
Oh, she is around.
What's your number? Actually, just meet me at the let's meet at the Kiwawa.
All right, I'll be there.
All right. Oh shit, Murph's back and he's fucking pissed.
He's on it, bro. He's pissed.
He made Benjamin.
He's seeing red, bro.
You hear what he said about Benjamin Crane?
What?
What'd he say?
He said, "Fuck you. You can work under me." So I think I don't know what's going on.
He's got a plan, huh?
Yeah, I think they're working together.
That's good.
Isn't this guy like insane though?
Oh yeah, but sometimes that's good. Like he's
So
willing to
did
do
you,
some
did
crazy
you throw the
ass
molly
shit.
or no?
Oh, 100%.
Alright. It's too
Send me that.
I got you. Wait, is it we
Send me
some
that.
news article
Send me
that
that,
we
Randy.
made? Yeah, I got you, boys. Don't worry.
No, I'm serious.
Let me check
Send it to
recent
me.
news.
I'm gonna make it like a little thing where I can just play it.
I think they're working together, chat.
Weasel News is out. Jesus.
And obviously, Crane knows a lot of legit shit IRL. But we can't exclude Murphy at the same time. So how many times has Murphy saved Chang? You know?
What's up, Murphy?
Is he already, yeah? Every time we got into deep shit, Murphy saved us.
Oh yeah.
Damn, what happened to you?
Ooh.
Murph, my man coming in looking. God damn, Murph.
He's looking fly.
Looks like a Russian. I ain't gonna lie.
Oi, bruv.
All right,
Hey, brother,
yo,
why my G?
so here's the deal.
Is that
You
English?
know, we don't got to do crazy shit like we had to do last time, like making videos and all that kind of stuff. This is wrestling. This is sports entertainment. Okay,
For real.
that is the land of reasonable doubt, and more importantly, pyrotechnics accidents. The Undertaker suffered third-degree burns no fewer than 3 times throughout his career, just walking up to the stage.
Oh,
So,
shit.
it is going to be real fucking easy to get your ass out of this. That's the good news.
Hell yeah. Now, the only thing I'm worried about, what if, Okay, so even if I actually threw the Molotov and they have it on footage,
It
you think we
doesn't
got
matter.
a solid case?
Because an event planner handed you the Molotov, said it was in movie glass, and that only the rag was covered in gas, and the bottle was filled with water, which would safely extinguish the rag by the time it hit anything. That's what you were told. That's all you know. You're there to put on a show. You're a wrestler. You're there to entertain the crowd and create some controversy. You're the heel. You're the villain. You're the big bad.
Would you
throw the
look at
Molotov,
that?
it fails, and then the audience laughs at you because your plan didn't work, and then, it's wrestling. That's the way shit goes.
Hell yeah. I killed that bitch. It was so cool, bro.
All right, well, shit happens, and I've never had anybody go in on a murder charge yet, and we're not starting today.
Hell
I do
no.
want to know, because I only talked to him on the phone for a second. Crane said he had a plan. What's Crane's strategy? What did he tell you?
Pretty much the same shit, no?
Similar. Yeah, and I gotta get witnesses together that are gonna say the Chang gang, which I was fighting, were very aggressive and fucking, you know.
So he had kind of a similar thing planned?
Similar.
All right. So
Actually, I don't
now
know.
that I know what he has planned, and it's not too different from what I have planned, what I need to tell you now is the bad news, which is
Actually,
you
no.
are gonna need.
I
or
can
it's
get
gonna
him
be
down here if you
better.
want.
Okay. Yeah, that'd be good. The bad news is we may need a fall guy. We may need somebody to say
Rami, you got me, bro?
that they gave you a bottle and said that it was a prop, you know, and it turned out it wasn't. But they don't have to put that on him that he gave you a real one. But we need somebody to say that they handed it to you for the show and that it was all part of the show.
When you guys breaking me out.
You gonna be a fall guy, Rami?
Hey,
You think you can
100%.
handle it?
Let's do it, bro.
It's when
Fuck
you
it.
guys breaking me out.
I mean, he's not the thermite.
No, the
god
problem
anymore,
is
so
Rami
fuck
wasn't
it.
there and no one's seen him there. The only person that was actually with me there was Bobby Brown. He's a quacker. We can fucking
actually-
throw him under the bus.
Who actually organized the wrestling event? It doesn't say anything in the
Mel.
police report. Okay, so Mel organized the event. I already got Mel on deck as an expert witness for wrestling. He's not.
But there was
mentioned in
there
the
was
police report
multiple
either.
people tweeting it out.
All right, they didn't name.
We could just say
any of those
Mr.
people.
Chang organized it. He tweeted it out.
The great thing about these police reports is it doesn't list any of the names of any of the people who did or said anything. So
Oh,
they didn't get
God,
any of that
Agent Hunter
information.
wrote that shit. He's dumb.
So we can just say whatever. You know, we can say Joe Blow up the road said, "Here, Mr. Chang, here's your special pyrotechnic wrestling Molotov. It's gonna safely fling and shatter the movie glass all over. It's gonna look great, but everybody's gonna be fine." You're like, "Oh, great, that sounds awesome. I'm here to entertain the people."
Hell yeah.
And you know, he was just there for a good time.
Okay.
And all right, who's Mr. Chang?
Well, he's
Never
pretty
heard
much
of
my
him.
imposter. He came around pretending to be me. His name's Mr. Chang. He created a Chang gang with an imposter Taco, an imposter Uchiha,
God.
an imposter Rami, and they challenged me to a fight. They were all tweeting it out, talking shit on Twitter. So I showed up. I knocked his bitch ass out cold,
My
and I
man.
took out a Molotov and I said, "Fuck the Chang gang," and I burned the rest of them. Problem is, the fire spread and killed everybody.
Okay, so he's kind of like what was his name back in the day? Wang Chang. Wang Chang.
Yeah,
Oh, Wang
actually,
gang.
just like that. Yeah.
All right. So kind of a battle of the Chang versus the Doppel Chang, as it were. Gotcha. All right. Is he going to be a problem in court?
Well,
think?
I haven't seen him since. He can barely even speak English, so I think we're okay.
All right. Yeah. Is there anyone in particular who's gonna be a big problem as far as hearing you say anything while you're throwing it or saying? "I hope
Terry Savage.
Tally Savage.
What did you say as you were throwing it? Do you remember?
Fuck the Chang gang.
All right. So that's all part of the show. That's fine.
Right.
Did you say anything after it ignited and hurt people?
I was screaming shit. I might have said die. Maybe.
All right. Was a lot of
Don't
other people
remember.
yelling at that time?
Oh, everybody was yelling.
It's part of the
All right,
script. It was
so
part of the
nobody-
script.
So nobody heard what you said after people were already hurt. Okay, perfect.
I'll reenact it or something like this. Fuck the Chang gang. Die, dragon's breath.
Bro, be
Die,
careful,
die,
mosquito
die,
report
and then
in.
I caught on fire. Might have been something like that. I don't really remember.
All right, perfect. Sounds like a real easy win.
You're an
because
idiot.
because yeah, there's so much fake stuff to do with wrestling, and that just creates a lot of reasonable doubt. You're gonna get at best or at worst, you're gonna get involuntary manslaughter or some shit like that. You're gonna get your time served, which leads me to my next topic, which is the value of turning yourself in versus lambing it. What are your thoughts?
Oh,
Obviously,
I
you're
ain't
lambing
going
it for
back,
We
now.
ain't going back.
We ain't going back with this Murph.
All right, well,
Let's
it's
see
gonna.
something, bro.
I ain't
We
going back.
All right, that's fair enough, but it is gonna play worse in court, so you might.
It's okay.
This is all they
consider
gave
at
me.
We're gonna have a
some
strong
point turning
defense,
yourself
bro.
in and getting bail. But you know, it's gonna look real bad if you get caught doing a job or something, and then
Nah,
go
no
in for that,
jobs,
too.
full survivor. We're gonna catch up this little fucking Towie bitch, see what she's all about. And I think if we get rid of AJ Hunter or Towie, they only have one witness and we're good to go.
All right. Is Crane on his way right now?
I texted him, he didn't answer. Let me try to call him.
He said he was meeting with Larry Hallow to try to get a plea deal for you. That's fine that he's not coming, because I got another question for you guys that I don't want him to be here for. I got some
Would you
shotguns,
look at
so
that?
they're not gonna last.
I will.
And,
I'll be up there
I didn't get a
momentarily.
great
I'm down
price
on the
on
holding
them, so
cells
I'm
in
trying to
MRPD
see
at
if
the
I'm
moment.
lost
All
right
right,
now
I'm
if
here
you
with
guys want.
Mr. Murph.
Okay,
Ron,
perfect.
last
Yeah, I'll
thing
be
we wanna do
there.
is
Give
do
me
jobs right now.
10.
All right,
Yeah, probably good for
From
now.
what I can tell, if you
Yeah, but I mean, I would sell them to you
if
for cheap
you-
enough that you could at least fucking make a couple bucks off them. I don't know anybody who isn't high up enough in the food chain that they get a fucking better price than I do on them. So, you know, it was a bad investment. It's just 3 of them. I just want to get rid of them before they're in worse condition. That's all. So if you
I
know
think we're
anybody,
good right now. Call Wayne.
Wayne will probably buy them.
who's
Yeah.
the fall guy?
Wayne,
yeah, like I
because-
said, if you know anybody who's willing to get them, like I'll sell them at a loss. I just don't want to fucking them. just
Wayne will
rot
buy
in
them
my
off of you.
closet.
Yeah, maybe Wayne.
All right, that's good. But yeah, no, I think you're in really good shape. I don't think that is there any personal relationship between you and the lady who died?
Randy?
Previous
Not at all.
incidents?
No clue who
let
she
me
was.
check
I actually
my,
met with her brother,
yeah,
and he's all good.
What was her name?
What are you doing?
I don't know her name. What was her name?
Let me just check my records here.
think
make
just,
sure I haven't
Oh,
made
the
her
girl
life.
that died?
Tanner or something or other.
Wait, what's the question?
Just taking care of something.
The name of the girl that died.
Oh,
Make sure you had no, sexual relationship.
Harper Normandy.
Harper Normandy. Okay.
Alright, let me see. She's not in the contacts, so probably not. Should be good.
Ooh, they
All right.
rock.
So, well, you're gonna have to close the book on that one, Randy. Unfortunately. Never
But
gonna
she's
tap
dead.
that one.
Wendy. I
Fuck.
never stopped you before.
What the
True,
fuck?
What the fuck?
Fuck?
Man, you fucking
Wait,
dead
what?
body?
Oh, fuck, Wendy?
Fucking
What's
hell
going
yeah,
on
fuck.
here?
Yeah, fuck.
I've never fucked a dead body, bro.
You
just
said
admitted it.
true.
I mean,
What's
going
you
on
can get
here,
a dead
Randall?
body's phone number, no? There was that one girl, what's her name? That EMS that died. I gave her cocaine, burgers, and her number. Oh, well,
No,
my
no, we
number, I
don't know
guess.
what you're talking about. That's the thing.
Oh, never mind then. Never mind, boys.
Okay, Wendy, let's save that conversation for later.
Yeah, we'll
we
talk
can
about this
about
another
that.
day. I mean, the queen's
we're
pretty
gonna
much
need to
dead
have
anyway, let's be honest.
Gather
We're
around
gonna
the
need to
table.
have a meeting after this.
Gather around the table.
Another meeting.
Yeah, I don't know, Randy. It's a little
I
weird.
mean, the queen is like 95, so. Same
Yeah,
shit.
She's very old.
You'd fuck the queen now. I
Yeah.
dare you
Yeah.
to tweet out the queen is a bitch.
Are you even are you
No, hell
allowed to
no.
say that you would fuck the queen? Like, or is it that like serious? If you said that,
They
then,
probably
like,
come hunt you down.
Yeah, I'm probably on the list, probably.
It's
Somewhere.
probably on the list, yeah.
that's fucked up. You know, like we could say, you know, that we would want to fuck American heads of state and stuff, and no one would put us
So
on
you
the
would
list.
fuck Donald Trump?
Hmm.
One over him. Hey,
How
for
much-
$1
how
million.
much money?
Chang,
What?
Chang.
If
listen,
I could have all
there's
of
a
his
guy
money
here.
and leave him penniless,
Listen.
then yes.
Okay, Murphy, please.
There's a what?
Listen, there's this guy in here. His name is Gary Benton. He's a professional news audio technician. What if we do like another little event between CGA and all that? Get everybody down there and get this guy an audio technician, somebody else throwing the fucking molly.
Bitch, you know how many people were there? There was at least 30 fucking people
Reenact
there.
it. Yeah, but
Well, you
just,
wanna, like, make
on the
a fake
wrestling
video?
ring, there's like 10 or something.
Tommy,
Yeah,
that
make a
is
fake
just a
video.
soft
We are
reboot
not
of
making
our
we
this
don't need a
murder
fake
trial.
video. There's no video in the first place,
Unseen
right?
footage.
Yeah, there's no video.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
there's
there's no
no safe
video.
chain, guys. Trust me. I'm onto something here, please.
You are not
dumb as
on
fuck.
anything.
It's
Yeah,
just
Yeah,
a
let's involve
reboot of my
30
last
more
idea.
fucking people into making a fake fucking video that there's no video in the fucking first place and just possibly fuck ourselves for making a fake video.
Stop acting like you don't want to molly another 30 people, please.
Okay, I mean-
please, okay? Exactly.
It does sound
Now
kind of
listen,
fun. I
Another
want to do
fucking
Yeah.
death.
Hold on, let me check something here. Rule number 1, don't listen to Rami. Alright.
Nice, dude. Nice. You know what?
All right, so
Fuck
were
this
we
shit,
being
honestly.
serious when Rami was going to be the fall guy who gave you the?
Yeah,
Yes.
100%.
Okay, so he's willing to say that it was part of the
Break me out,
pyro
boys.
show.
Right, right.
Supposed to
Hold me
be a
down.
Stage thing, blah blah blah. All right, cool.
Yeah. Listen, honestly,
Wait,
I'll
really?
go in there and take the fall. You do the jailbreak, boys, and I'm out on bail fresh out of jail, California dreaming.
Oh my god.
Please.
All right, Ben's on his way.
What
Alright,
if we want to
cool.
break your back?
Rule number
All right,
one,
y'all want
bro.
a drink?
The thing is,
Yeah, let's
who
get a
would
little
you get
drink.
if you guys had to
behind
break
the
me
bar.
out? Who would you get?
Vinny?
Vinny,
I
come
mean,
on,
we'll just
Vinny.
leave ya.
Yeah, you got Randy.
Come on, Big D guys.
You
come
get
on, come on.
Benny.
It'll be me, Vinny, Chang, Taco, no?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank-
Ooh,
Or
Vinny.
Gowan.
I know, I'm just trying.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Gary Berry. God, Gary.
Gary Perry.
Now's not the time to drink,
I
bro.
mean,
Come on.
If the jailbreak that the mysterious persons stormed the jail and broke all those people out that I was present for is any indication,
Oh, that
it's
was
not
us.
exactly
Smuggle-
easy to break people out of jail. That took fucking forever. I was
Yeah,
in
if
there
you're
with the
low-life
bleeding
criminal
cops
scum,
for
it's
like
not
an
easy.
hour. The DA was like, "Put pressure on his wounds, Murphy." I'm like, "I'm not touching that cop while he's bleeding on the ground. His
hell no, I
family's
don't
gonna
touch that
sue
shit."
me. If he
It's not
dies,
easy if you're not the Chang gang, you're right. But we've never done that in our life, so I don't know what you're on about.
no, never. Especially not that time.
Yeah, baby. Exactly. Let me fix my my outfit real quick one time.
All right, so what do you think of Crane? Because I know that the DA is gonna be up my ass trying to keep me away from this case. So are you confident in him?
Crane? Yeah, I'm pretty. He seems pretty
Yeah,
legit.
that's,
Knows what he's serious. He's
Oh,
legit.
there he is. Hello, Mr. Crane.
Yeah, how's it going, Mr.
We were
Brown?
just discussing about
How's
how
it
you're
going,
second
sir?
chair now.
Whoa.
Oh.
Is there beef between you two?
No,
Please,
there's no
we need
beef.
to be on the same page.
Just a well-established pecking
yeah,
order
yeah.
amongst attorneys.
Wait, did you guys work in the same firm?
No, he actually
Uh,
represented me on a failed lawsuit that should have been
Okay,
successful.
I'm not getting 90, bro. Relax.
You never refiled it either.
I did not refile it, no, because it would have been
shit, this
quite
beef,
pointless
yeah.
to do so based on the case law that was introduced. But you know that as well as anybody, Mr. Braun.
Damn.
I wouldn't have.
Oh, shit,
I
there
wouldn't
is
have filed the
beef, yeah.
case if I.
There's beef, bro. Chill,
I wouldn't have
chill,
filed the
chill.
case if I hadn't done my homework.
Well, then, in that case, once you finally got your bar license back, why didn't you contest that matter further?
Damn.
Yeah, because my
Uh,
attention
uh,
span is pretty limited when it comes to stuff that takes like
Jerry.
more than a week.
Jerry.
God
Well,
damn.
considering we don't have a,
Guys, listen, we're on the same
a
fucking
trial
team
date
here,
on
right?
this, you sure you're gonna be able to pay attention long enough for the case, or?
Oh shit.
I mean, we went over the case. Well, you were.
You said your
playing
mama got
golf
no
all
nipple?
day.
Oh my god, bro.
All right,
This is
Chang,
not
I've
what
got
I
a
expected to walk into.
Chang, I've got a new strategy for you that I'm
Okay.
fairly confident is
Damn.
going to. I think Mr. Braun's gonna like it if he can stop having a pissing match about it. But we've got
Having a pissing match.
Shit.
we've
By
got
all means.
we've got two witnesses
you're
who
a
are
shit
willing to testify that it was Mr. Chang, not you, who threw the Molotov.
Okay.
We would have Melbert Rickenbacker and Mr. Wayne up on the stand,
Oh, that's
and
definitely gonna work.
given the near identical nature between you two, Mr. Chang and Mr. Shang, I think what he has a slightly different haircut, but other than that, you two you're fairly close in appearance, aren't you?
Somewhat different facial structure.
All right. So I've got many questions for this strategy.
Okay.
All right. Question number 1: Where was Mr. Shang when Mr. Chang left the area?
Not he was
him out, no?
unconscious
Yeah,
on the.
but
on
yeah,
the,
both
So
both
he
individuals.
was still on the scene when Mr. Chang left after allegedly throwing the Molotov.
I went down as
have you-
well, and Bobby
I was
Brown
gonna say,
took me
have-
out.
I was gonna say, if you've reviewed the court file, then you'd know they both went down in the exact same corner, approximately 1 second apart from each other,
Oh shit.
and they were dressed
if you
identically
reviewed
to
it,
each
Murphy.
other.
Okay, but the question remains: Where did Mr. Shang go afterwards?
Mr. Shang
'Cause
went
if
to
he
the
was
ICU.
still there, then that strategy falls apart because people are there talking to Mr. Shang.
Mr.
doesn't
Shang
work.
Mr. Shang hasn't spoken very much since he's been in ICU,
All right, so he's in ICU.
Damn.
and the state hasn't listed him as a witness, and they are unaware
Look at
of
my
the
thumbs.
strategy, which means
Look at
that
my
they can't. They're unlikely to call him to the stand to testify that he didn't throw it.
Benjamin,
Okay.
Benjamin, this is how many fucks Murphy gives her now. Look at my thumbs. You see this? He gives 0 fucks, Benjamin.
Absolutely zero, bro.
Exactly.
In the alternative, we have Mr. Melbert Rickenbacker, who is apparently the individual who threw this entire shindig. And he is willing to testify that there was a planned what would you call it? Yeah, pyrotechnics. That
Yeah, we already went over this.
yeah. So that's the alternative strategy.
Okay, so what's the
That's
final
the better strategy because it doesn't require any real lying. The Mr. Chang business, the switcheroo, that works less for me because there's a lot of evidence that remains to be seen potentially. They could throw a wrench in that. It's good to think about. We could use it, but there's a lot of problems potentially with that down the road. It could be disproven pretty fucking easily.
The only evidence that they have on file is Sergeant what the hell is that guy's name? Yeah, Sergeant soon to be Trooper Sergeant AJ Hunter, who alleges that it was Mr. Chang who threw it, and EMS Tally Savage, who also alleges the same. All other witnesses could not specify who threw it, despite how nearly identical these people looked. I was gonna say that
and
was
the
not me.
video, the guy lost track of his video or wasn't recording.
It never had a video,
Yeah.
and the other video only shows the aftermath.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, what other video? I want to see this
There's a
video.
video from, I believe,
Ooh.
was it Raymond Porter? I think it was Raymond Porter.
Is it on Weasel News?
No. It's I don't think the cops even seen it.
Yeah.
So the cops saw
police
that
haven't
video,
listed
and that's
that.
how they got Jerry Strime, because Jerry Strime was seeing that video recording. So then they went after Jerry Strime to see his video, but he didn't have a video.
All right, so they haven't even submitted their video for evidence yet. Okay.
Because it was pretty useless, the one he had.
All right, well, we're going to probably want to pause. Like, we've got good foundations for strategies. We probably want to pause the detail work until we see that video. That sounds...
Oh, I've
can we
seen it.
agree
I've seen
upon
it.
that, Mr. Crane?
I would say that we need to do a FOIA request and a Brady request, both to the prosecution, to get all of their evidence rather than just the shit they wanted to put on the head of the case file, for sure.
I think so too.
Yes, the Braun request indeed. Yes.
Get that
And that
Tom
makes
Brady
sense.
request right out there.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, we can put that in. Frankly, I don't give a fuck who you want to put at the top of the list. But as far as I'm concerned, I've seen your closings. Depending on which judge we get. No offense, Murphy. I have great respect for the work you've done as an attorney, but you're quite possibly one of the most abrasive human beings I've ever met. And if we have a judge that needs a picture painted for him, I would recommend I do closing.
Damn!
Well, you know,
He
your
called you
recommendation has been noted.
All right, boys. Hey, let's
I'll take
get
it under
along here. Let's
consideration.
crush this fucking case. And let's all make so much
Chang.
money.
Gosh,
Like
you're
I
on
said,
there.
Chang,
Chang,
voluntary
Chang.
manslaughter at worst.
This is not
in this
looking good,
case.
Chang.
What-
I just
what
got off the
happened?
phone with the Brian Knight.
Oh God.
The DA gave a court order for Espinosa to write a warrant for your arrest, and now you're looking at the nines.
This
They're
is
after
old
us.
news.
Yeah, we already know
We
this.
knew
Yes,
this.
We knew this
Why
about
did you
3
do
hours
that?
ago.
Why can't you?
Arrest
Okay,
warrant.
Ready,
no,
bro.
I'll go fuck myself. It's fine. I'll see you
But
guys
you
later.
knew this.
We've
It's fine.
been talking about this for the past 2
Fine.
hours,
Yeah,
Rami.
yeah, yeah.
He's got.
I was
a
going
murder
through my
case, of
Damn,
course he's
girl,
got an
how you
arrest
doing,
warrant.
Sharonda?
I'll
looking
see you
good
guys in a
today. Nice scarf, nice little beanie.
You guys want me to do the ending
Nice
statement?
little skirt.
Oh hell no.
Anybody
good
but
to
Rami.
get.
In fact, I'm not
Sometimes,
even sure
honestly.
Rami should be the fall guy. I don't.
I can be
Yeah,
the
you'll
fall
probably
guy.
fuck up being a fall
He's
guy
so
somehow.
bad at court.
Oh, you want my number? I give you my number right here.
We could get Bobby
think-
Brown, but he's also
There you go.
quackhead.
I think Mel being the fall guy is perfect
Oh
because
God.
you know
Okay.
he just gave you the pyrotechnics that he thought he handled responsibly.
The balls
Fuck
wouldn't treat
with
me
it,
like this.
You know, shit
I'll
happens.
have to run it through Mal.
Constant fucking disrespect.
Yeah,
here. I
the
received from
bad
this
news on this one
organization.
is that the DAs that are working on this one are very aware of the
Sometimes,
phrases
it
felony
gets out of
murder
hand.
and depraved heart
Sister right
murder.
here.
I think Mr. Bunbury's on
Bullshit,
this.
fucking-
So,
How
and
you
he
doing,
mentioned
Sean?
both of those after the most
this guy,
recent
honestly.
murder trial I did that he lost. So he's probably going to be going for a depraved heart
honestly.
strategy for the.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well, to be honest.
He can be as depraved and as hard as he wants to. This is all about sports entertainment,
Sports
creating a
entertainment,
spectacle,
yes.
and most importantly, a fake spectacle for the people to enjoy.
Okay. It's like
I
an
was discussing with
intervention.
Mel, and I was discussing with the boys here, Mr. Crane,
Nice.
before you arrived, that you know, There have been
Nice.
numerous
Okay,
pyrotechnic
Don Masterson
accidents
started
and
talking about
mishaps,
AJ doing a
some
closing
involving
statement.
third-degree
Meanwhile,
burns throughout the history
Randy
of
doing
the
a closing
sport.
statement.
Do you know
Meanwhile,
that the
AJ's
Undertaker
fucking under
suffered
court case.
third-degree
Shut the
burns
fuck up,
3
Wyman.
times? At least just walking
What?
into the ring.
What is the
Murphy, let me
strange
send you a
obsession
video,
with
Murphy.
people in this bar with the Undertaker?
I don't know. Well, I mean, the Undertaker is essential to this case. I mean, I got
Yeah,
the
we do them
videos
to
pulled
turn
up.
you naked.
I've got like 6 YouTube videos of all
Jimmy,
sorts of wrestlers getting burned by fireworks and shit, just
Oh,
to do this case. It's so easy to kill this case. It's
Yeah, no, I don't disagree. I haven't had a chance to speak with Hollow about. He wanted me over there on some drug trafficking case. But I'm gonna reach out to him as soon as we leave here to see if he's gonna be willing to take a plea. I don't think that he is, but it's possible.
Check your Discordian, Murphy. Look at that. Exhibit A.
will do.
Thank you.
Alright, this is so cool. I got the fucking Royal Powerhouse tearing this shit up.
Exactly.
Look at that motherfucker's burnt as shit. But if you guys need me to do any statements or, opening, closing, if you want me to, do your work for you, I got you.
So where were you exactly in relation to what happened?
Oh, I was, chilling at home.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna need we're gonna need you on the stand for this one.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, it was
alright.
just me and Bobby Brown. That was all I had with me.
All right.
Yeah, but Wayne was ringside, so we
Yeah,
can
he
use
was,
him
he
for
was.
whatever we need
Wait,
to. And
Bobby
Mel
Brown
was.
should be the fall guy, because even
Yeah, that's
I
what I
remember.
was saying.
I
He's a
remember
crackhead.
that day, the fucking grand opening of the dojo, and Bobby
Oh,
Brown
this
set
is
everybody
good.
on fire.
That's
Oh,
true, he
That's
did.
true. Oh my god, that's right.
I wrote the waivers, and I was supposed to hand them out, but everybody got set on fire by Bobby Brown before I could make them sign. Oh my God. Bobby Brown.
Dog, he's a criminal. Let's fucking
He's
arrest
a
him.
fucking pyromaniac, is what he is.
Why did you throw the money, by the way?
Why did I?
Just fuck it. Yeah.
They were making fun of you guys.
Oh, fuck.
They were dressed as you guys, making jokes of you.
And by the way,
Scumbags,
we've
bro.
looking at the docket, we've had a judge selected. It's gonna be Bailey on this.
Oh, easy.
Maybe you should do the closing.
Really?
Yeah, more than likely.
Well, you guys got beef,
considering,
Murphy?
Well, I mean, no, I did yell at him in a court case. And
You did
I
call him, I do quote, the most incompetent person you've ever met. If
Well, I
I'm
mean, he
remembering
does suck.
correctly.
He's really bad at his job. But he also saw me shoot a guy.
Doesn't he
What the
favor the
fuck?
cops like in every courthouse, in every court case?
Yeah, he's one of those.
He's like
I
a
mean,
hardcore cop-sided
It
judge.
it
He's
depends
like
on
Artson Jr.
it depends on
Yeah,
the
he's
depends
like-
on the case you
he's
make.
hardcore
He recently awarded one of my clients $242,000 in
That's
a
a
case.
civil case.
Well, I got a question for you.
It was
guys real
against
quick.
the PD.
Yeah, well,
He's
the
supervised.
cop-sided judges always go cop and criminal. They like putting people in jail, but they like to hold the cops accountable in civil cases and pay out the money. That's the way it works. Because Dennis is pretty hard on criminals in criminal court too, but he gives out a lot of lawsuits too.
Mr. Crane, can I ask you a quick question?
Sure, why not?
Today I was in cuffs, right, in soft cuffs, and I was running for my life because the police were trying to get me. Eventually, I ended up on the side of a bridge, and I was like, if you tase me, I'm gonna fall off and die. And Tucker tased me, and then he grabbed me, and he threw me off the bridge, and then the cop ran me over. Can I sue them for that?
Yeah, absolutely. That's
Woo! And there's footage of it as well.
yeah, that is
Randy,
a
why do you fucking look like
horribly-
Laura Dupre?
What?
Damn.
What did you just say?
I said
Yeah,
you
it
look
kinda
like
does.
Laura Dupre.
Nora Dupre? Who the
He
I
kind of
don't
does
like
look
Nora
like
Dupre.
Nora Bowen over here.
What?
She used to have the same
All you need is some
hairstyle.
parachute pants and
That
a
is
bitchy
true.
attitude.
She did actually, yeah. All you need is the
She didn't
peacoat
have
and
this
you're fine.
hairstyle.
Yeah, she
I
did.
forgot what Nora
Yeah,
looks like,
she
to be
did for a
honest.
while.
She's dead anyway, good riddance.
She had a peacoat.
Should I buy the footage of 2-1 for 20k? You think we can make more money than that?
We're gonna get the footage for free.
Yeah, I was gonna say we'll just subpoena him for the goddamn footage. Don't give that guy a dime.
Ooh,
Oh,
look at that,
really?
Wendy.
But what if he
Yeah.
deletes it?
Then
it's all in, bruh.
we'll literally have him thrown in jail for
Oh,
spoliation.
whoa.
There's cops.
Oh,
There's cops it.
What? What the fuck?
I'm
are
gonna
they
hide. I'm
doing?
gonna hide.
They probably went past that. To them.
If he deletes it, then we'll have him thrown in jail for spoiling evidence.
Wait, no. Do we want him to delete it?
No, we don't want him to delete it.
No, I'm asking them. Do we want them to delete it?
Hide me.
For my
Okay.
I can't see you. I'm all blacked out.
Oh, this is for your case. This is for your case. Okay. I thought it was the wrestling video. All right. Yeah. Spoliation.
Oh yes.
All right, Murphy, are you gonna file the thing that enters us on this case, or am I filing it?
Filing the what thing?
The
So much
entry of
dirty, Randy.
appearance on the case.
Entry of speak English.
Are you fucking serious?
Do you want me to post to the
Ops,
case
ops,
saying that
ops.
we're representing Mr.
Cops over
Chang or
here.
not?
Yes.
All right, so we all good here, boys?
Yeah. We should be good for now. We got some stuff to build on. Like
Hey,
I
Randy.
said, I'm going to advise that you turn yourself in and get bailed just because it looks better. But you got to do what you got to do. I'm not
I
going to
ain't
talk you into
going
it if
back.
you're not gonna.
Oh shit.
Fair enough,
Yeah,
Mr.
well-
Chang.
Right.
What? All right, Crane. We should probably continue to talk.
Let's wrap this meeting up. This is longer than Vinny's meetings. Come on.
Are they here? I'm hiding.
You're good.
Okay, let's get out of
It's
here.
longer than Vinny's meetings, guys.
All right, we're gonna get out of here. It's getting a little too hot.
Yeah, go ahead and get
Mr.
out of
Crane,
here.
could you text
I mean,
me
you
about
picked a
the
fucking
case as
hot
well?
spot. To be honest.
Yeah, I will.
Thank you so much.
Hello?
Mr. Chang, it's Bailey.
Bailey, you got some time to
We
talk?
Yeah, I would love to talk.
All right, what's your number? I'll ping you somewhere.
Like, kill him.
Would you whoop
Bye,
a
Murphy.
guy?
Can it be somewhere not in the middle of nowhere, if you don't mind?
Yeah, 168. All right, I'll ping you.
Be soon.
Go to Bahama Mamas. Oh, she wants to fuck me.
She moved on from me like that. All right.
Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah.
Who the hell is Ken Lumen
Who's Ken Lumen?
for your supplies,
Alright. What the fuck you got going on?
bro? What are you
You
dealing,
order
bro?
extra fucking lube. What's going on?